Zero Reptile 98. I am here with an unboxing of some reptiles from Underground Reptiles. This is going to be a short one. I will do another video later on, but I just want to do the unboxing of them, make sure they're all right. I'm kind of like half day at work, so I just came in to let them inside so they don't not, suffocating in here. Or they don't get too hot. So I'll sit you guys down. Maybe right there should be fine. And I got them from Underground Reptiles out of Florida. They are well qualified reptile breeders, and I believe they have a shop out there in California. And it's they do good stuff. They get very good reviews. I've never had a bad experience with them. The one I had bad experience with was Backwater Reptiles. I didn't really like. Well, it was kind of my fault, I guess, because it was pretty much a field collected iguana I had gotten a long time ago. So we got that. The Elite Brown Reptiles. Here we go. And see if I can hook this. Let me get you guys a better view. All right, there it is. So, just styrofoam. All right. Now, here are the reptiles. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what this is. There's something else in here other than the lizard itself. Oh, I spoiled it. I told you it was a lizard. But check this guy's out. I really like saving these bags because when I go herping, I like to collect and, the reptiles I find or invertebrates or whatever I find. And then I'll, so you could see a little piece of him right there. I'm gonna check to see if he's all right. I'm not feeling any movement. All right, he's just very cold. Here you go. Look at that bad boy right there. Very cold reptile. Had a long trip. So far, so good. His tail seems to be intact. It's the first time ever holding the Uromastyx, can you believe it or not? Tail's all right. All his fingers are there. Okay, he is very cold. He seems very lethargic. But he has enough energy to keep going. And you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and put him inside. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. I don't know. We'll put this guy down in the heat for a second. I'll let him bask a bit. Okay. There's, well, I'm not sure what to put in here. Just paper, that's all. Alright, now going to this guy. Girl, I should say. I'm not feeling any movement. It's kind of normal. Really that cold. Oh my goodness, look at this beauty. Hi, babies. Look at that one right there. I've got a yellow. Not as yellow as I thought they would be, but she's a cutie. Look at that girl. She's very cold as well. So far, she's okay. She has all her fingers on the front. in the back, and her tail looks pretty good. Time to warm her up as well. Now, I need to get a basking bulb still for them, and that's pretty much all that came in the package. So I think what I'll do is, because I got to keep an eye on them when I put them in this new enclosure, so I'll probably just repackage them in here, honestly, and then I'll put them inside the enclosure. But I'll let you guys see that later. Just for time being, I want them to warm up and stuff. My turtles will be okay. I'll put them outside or something. But let me go. Move. Look at these guys right here. So they look pretty nice and fat and healthy. She seems to be a little more on the standoff side. Look at this beautiful color this guy has. Very dark in his face, but I like it. I'm sure you'll guess what his name will be. I think he's very hands-off as well. Very interesting. So I'll go ahead and package them back up. Like I said, I'm on a break right now, so I gotta get back to going. But I'll put them in their cage, and when I get back from work, it'll be like a couple hours, not too long. They should be fine. I'll I'll come back and show you guys how it goes. Peace. All right, guys, here's the moment. I just had them in here for a second. So I'm gonna take them. They're pretty warm. Had them somewhat under the lamp, but not too, this bulb is not even hot at all, so I wasn't worried about them getting overheated. I'm sorry, just rubbishing through my mess. Here we go. Here we have the enclosure I built for them. I know you guys seen it in the isopod video, and we're about to release them in here. So if you would just give me a second. I'm still working on the food bowl, which is this one. I think I'm gonna redo it, and then also have a hide box that I'm doing. I'm gonna add that in there as well. But first, let me get this reptiles situated. And they are beautiful, beautiful creatures. In the morning, or after the midday, when I went to go let them in my house, basically, they're all brown from the last video. And you can see the colors when I put them in there. They definitely brightened up. So they have a lot more colors than they did in the morning. And that's because they are now warm. Here you go. Here you go, little guy. I'll let that guy go right there. And then I have this other one. And I'll go into detail. Probably make two parts to this video. Because my editor is kind of being wacko, so. And these are, I would say, beginners reptile, because they're very easy to maintain. They just need a lot of heat and a lot of UVB. And as far as food, very easy to get. I'm gonna put this. There it goes, hiding. You got a little spooked. I'm gonna put this girl up here, right in the basking area. There she is. And that's good that he ran away, because it shows me that he's strong enough to run and think for himself. This girl I'm a little worried about. She's a little a little slow. Her colors didn't really come back as profound as the reds did. And I'll just like this. There he is over there. So basically these next couple of days, I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on them, make sure they don't eat what they're not supposed to eat. Make sure they're not doing anything harmful to themselves. If any adjustments need to be made to the enclosure, I'll make them. But as far as that, I think I could take off the plastic now. I really don't want to though, because it keeps it nice and clean, but it's all right. So there's the yellow Uromastyx, and then over there is a red Uromastyx, Nigerian Uromastyx. Super awesome. And yeah, so to better understand the enclosure, obviously got the sliding doors, a little homemade makeshift stuff, little ghetto rigged. But inside you have some cactus and some succulents, or whatever you want to call them. As you can see, got a grass. I forgot what that plant's called, but you got a couple of those hiding in the corners. And they're on a substrate of pretty much sand at the bottom, and then a layer of succulent potting mix, which is like has charcoal and stuff like that. Charcoal, wood chips, and then on top of that, I have a couple peat moss in the like actual soil like peat moss in some areas for the isopods to nest in and stuff. I actually put a lot over there where he's chilling. That way they can, you know, rummage through that. And on top of that, I got this what is it called? I think it's walnut or coconut chips. Basically, it's like sand, but it's just like chips of walnut or coconut. I forgot which nut it is. Yeah, you can see that female's basking nice and easy over there. I got the UVA right there. I figured I was gonna put it on this side because it's more open. Both of them can bask on there, but they need high heat. And as far as this setting is, you know, the way it's made, I feel like they would get more of a basking there closer to the lamp than, you know, far from it. So I put the UVB there. I do want to add a strip of UVB. That way they can get full rays of UVB when they need it. So I'm just gonna let them get adjusted to it, and I'll start working on making their food bowl and their hide box. Not sure where the hide box is gonna go though. Maybe in that corner over there. Maybe under that. That would be pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy. This is very exciting. I haven't got a new reptiles in forever, and it's going to be a new experience for me. As far as their personalities go, keeping reptiles is nothing new to me really, and I'm just trying to make their lives the best as possible, and hopefully they get pretty big, or pretty old. I mean, they're already pretty much juvenile, subadult size or adult size. So very cool. I'm looking at their personalities. Very docile, not really aggressive. Very interesting already to see that. And it looks like he's orange, but in real life he's more, well, he is orange, but I guess on the camera it looks yellowish, I should say. In real life he's very orange, reddish. So yeah, so what I got here, just close the sliding doors. Pretty easy setup. It's kind of still needs to work out some kinks. And this I'll just have right here. I think it goes like this. paint added to it, but I gotta open that up a little bit more. Oh, you know what I did? I went like this, I forgot. So it's nice and secure. I'm not too worried about them sliding it open. If they could figure that out, then I think monitor lizards need their intelligence checked on, because if they figure that out, I don't know what's going on. But basically, they can't really get to it on the corners. And right now it looks pretty ghetto rigged, I'm not gonna lie. But I promise you it is going to be pretty awesome. Still working on a few things. Basically, all I need is the outside paint and their food and water dish, or food dish and hide box. Other than that, I mean, maybe add some more plants so they can feel more secure. Didn't want to overdo it for the plants because they come from a place that's not really forestry, you know. So I have no name for her yet. This is a female and that is a male. I have an idea what I want to call him. I'm not too sure. Oh, sorry. Pretty curious. You just gotta get acclimated to their setup, and eventually you'll see me giving them food, and they'll get acclimated to me, and they'll realize that I'm not gonna eat them, which they should already know because they're already adults, or almost adults. So yeah, sorry about that. So this guy had moved.